¡Up! ¡Huepa! Hace poco vi que hay un piloto por ahí que quiere ser boricua y siempre le dice a la gente ¡Huepa! Tú sabes, con el acento en inglés, nada, una historia estúpida. Antes de empezar este live stream, que es la que hay, mi gente, saludos. Aquí Dillian Mode nuevamente con otro stream, hablando de música, enseñándole mi proceso de cómo hacer música o la música que ya yo he hecho. Estamos aquí, tengo la aguja de los Mets, papi, tú sabes, vamos Mets. Yo soy de Boston, pero le vamos a los Mets también por ahí. Hay un par de gente de mi trabajo que lo más seguro están, dale papi, duro los Mets. Anyway, un saludo a aquellos de mi trabajo que están por ahí. Tengo que ir aquí a Instagram un momentito y ponerle go live. Que es la que mi gente de Instagram, saludo, espero que estén por ahí. Los quiero. Mano, aquí lo que vamos a hablar de música, pero yo vi hoy algo que me molestó un montón. Vi un video de una persona que hace podcast y hace cosas en el internet y estaba hablando hoy sobre, pues, que Puerto Rico no es otra cosa, que Puerto Rico tiene mucho que ver que, pues, la gente realmente, las cosas en Puerto Rico están bien mal, y estaba hablando de que, pues, nosotros, la gente, nos pasa algo como sociedad. Y estoy muy de acuerdo con él, pero no quiero hablar de esas cosas porque lo único que vi fue que los comentarios le estaban tirando, papi, como si fuera la ofensa más grande del mundo. Mientras nosotros tenemos un presidente que se nos caga encima, que no le importa nada sobre esta isla, pero esta gente están protegiendo la imagen de ellos mismos o de la imagen de la isla con ojos cejados. Tú sabes, están protegiéndolo de nada, con una contradicción gigantesca. Ahora, yo no voy a hablar de eso. Yo no quiero meterme en problemas políticos aquí. Aquí lo que venimos es a hacer música, pero si ustedes quieren ver lo que está pasando, solo tienen que abrir Instagram y buscar el video. El video es de Molusco. Molusco está diciendo algo de otra cosa. Esa no es la persona de quien yo estoy hablando, pero vayan y vean el video de Molusco y después ustedes decidirán lo que quieran hacer con su vida. Aquí nosotros venimos a hablar de música. Tengo a mi gente de Instagram, un saludito a todos. Si quieren comentar y eso, pueden pasar por mi página de YouTube. John Black says, let's make a murder beats type beat. John Black. What's up, John Black? Good to have you here. We're gonna be making a beat, but a little later. First, I'm gonna walk you through a beat that I made yesterday for TV. I hope you like it, but yeah, a murder beats type beat. Who's that again? I've heard of him. I know who he is. I use their plugins, but I mostly don't listen to their music a lot. But yeah, we'll make it happen. Maybe I'll have to listen to a little bit of his music to understand the concept of their beat making, but we can definitely do that. Anyways, thank you for being here, John Black. I was just talking in Spanish to my people on Instagram, just talking about some bullshit. But yeah, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into the doc quickly. Let me go over here to my. We make it happen. Yeah, Junior Morales. What happened, bro? Thank you for being here, Junior Morales. I'm not going to be paying much attention to the Instagram comments. I'm on YouTube, so if you guys want to come and comment and talk to me, come over to YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell button, and we can talk there because I just think it's easier for me to see the comments. But yeah, I'm opening the stream right now on YouTube. Check out that everything is running well. I'm also gonna play some murder beats here in a moment, just to get like an idea. All right. What's going on here? I can't see my live stream. Oh, I gotta go here. Sorry. Why does it say guitar beats? Nah, man, I don't want to do guitar beats today. I gotta change that title though. Let me go change the title here. Let me create talking beats for TV. That's gonna be it. Junior Morales de los Pasos Prohibidos, tú sabes cómo es, papi. Good to have you here. His melodies usually consist of bells, flutes, and leads. Then he has hard-hitting trap drum. Dude, we'll do that. John Black, we're gonna come back to this. Right now, I want to show you a beat that I made yesterday, okay? So, updated this. Close, all right. And now I'm gonna go to the DAW, right, guys? So let me just fix my screen here. A couple of stuff that is going on. Yo, all right. Here we are at the DAW. All right, this brief came from a music library. I think it was this week. They were asking for bold and edgy kind of dramatic tracks, hip hop tracks, around this BPM 110. They wanted some brass tabs, some strings, some hard-hitting 808s and drums, you know, and the purpose was for ads. Maybe make a track that will go well for some type of track ad placement, right? And so just having that information on hand, I was like, all right, let's make a bold, edgy hip-hop track. And I made this. Now I got my people here. Junior Morales said, voy a hacer un recap del tras bastidores de Toa. No te molesta. But is that something? Yeah, text me apart from here, man. We can talk about that through WhatsApp. And Young Javi, dímelo, rompe, bro. What's up, papi? All right, guys. Now that I'm flowing with you guys are so cool. Thank you for being here. Gracias por estar aquí. I'm gonna show you what I made, and we're gonna be adjusting this track also because I heard it on my car, and I was like, some stuff needs to come up. Like maybe these trumpets and this brass stuff. I'm gonna put it up a little bit and bring up these pads also. I'm gonna bring them up. I'm gonna bring up. I had like what was it right here? This one. I'm also gonna bring this lead architect up, and this sound also. Yeah, just a little bit. All right. I know you guys are waiting for me to play the track, so I'm playing it right now. Okay. John Black, my man. Thank you so much, brother. Holy moly, cannoli, baloney. Wait, I said baloney twice. No, I didn't. All right, yo, my friend John Black says, bro, I really appreciate your live streams, dude. You know, that's why you have this purple #1 crown next to your name, bro, because I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you being here, always saying nice stuff about my music, and also helping me be a better producer, a better person every day. So thank you, John Black. I really appreciate it. Junior, thank you for being here, bro. All right. So yeah, that's kind of what I did for this beat. I started. Let me just talk to you about this beat. And I started with this main idea, actually. This one right here. Yeah, that's kind of the main idea. And what I did was I used Heat Up, as always, the Street Cinema expansion pack, the brass, the big hit stack, just to get that idea out. But then I layered it with all these. So I layered it with this. And then I layered it with this. That's one of the layers. This is the other layer. Because that one sounded more gritty, and this one had that hit that I really like. And then another layer of strings to go with this, doing just the same thing. Strings come from the Street Cinema PC stack also. Yeah, I like using Heat Up because to me it's easier to navigate the interface. It's just the interface that I love and easy to navigate. So yeah, the track is in D sharp minor, and just this is the pattern. I got that silence there because of edit points, you know. Editors love edit points for when it comes to ads and stuff like that, right? So that was kind of the main idea. Those are how I stacked all those. And then I used this pad to make it a little bit more dramatic and like, just like landscape kind of thing, soundscape sections. This is the preset from Serum, break chord pad, which I was thinking about layering these, but I already sent this track out for approval, but I was thinking of layering these pads with an even more luscious pad, more bigger, high-end pad, but yeah. Then the other part that I did after I stacked all these brass was this lead part with Serum also. This is the preset I got from Splice. Splice has amazing presets. So it starts ARP. It's like an arpeggiator kind of synth. And I just heard it and I was like, yo, I want this. And so this is the pattern right here. That's it. I really didn't even put any. Oh yeah, I put some effects in it. I put Kickstart and Pro EQ, and the EQ is just like closing the filter and opening the filter, just like as a transition effect. And the way that I did that was with an automation. So we can see the automation here for the high frequency. You guys can see how it goes. and then I'll show you the EQ. Let me start it again. So the EQ is just opening like this. And this is very standard, very simple to do. And I like to keep it simple because every time I'm gonna do like crazy stuff, I just mess it. So yeah, that's that part. And like over here is the same synth, but this part is kind of the hook, like the big hook. And I just played different notes in this one. See, I go like, yeah, just giving it like a little house feel, I guess EDM feel, you know, like future bass kind of stuff. So yeah, that is kind of the lead part. And then we got the pad. We already talked about the pad. Lead Architect. So Lead Architect is a stock plugin VST from PreSonus, included with Studio One Pro 7, if you guys didn't know. And Lead Architects helps to find cinematic samples or sounds that have like lead characteristics, you know. And they got a bunch of stuff, you know, but I chose like just this, just to give it a little movement. It's the same all throughout the beat. It's the same. And right now you might like, okay, I get it. But obviously in context with everything, it makes more sense. It's like this next instrument, Sub-Zero, which is also another stock plugin from PreSonus and handles the low end. It has a lot of great low end presets and sound, and you can practically, you know, play with this and do a bunch of stuff with it. You can see here the interface, and you can create great low ending sounds. And so I decided to use Sub-Zero, the No Life preset. And this is what it does. Wait, let me. So it's kind of like a Brahm. It's kind of like a Brahm, but as you can see, like a synthesizer with glides and stuff. So I really liked it, and I was like, I kind of want to layer all the brass and all the stuff with this other sound. So the lead, I'm gonna play all the sounds right now, the pad and everything that's playing on this part, so you guys can have an idea. And then the transition going into like the beat. Moving on, I got the, oh, my camera is low battery, brother. I can't believe I didn't charge my phone before this. Sorry guys, rookie mistakes. Now we're gonna start talking about the drums and the percussions for this beat, but before I do that, I'm gonna go here to Streamlabs, go to my cam only, see that everything is running well. We've just been doing this for 20 minutes. I thought I was here for like an hour. What the fuck? Let's see people here in Instagram. Nobody on Instagram. That's cool. No worries. I know it's new to you guys too. I'm just gonna burn this one, you know. All right, let's get back to it. So here again at the dot, guys, we're gonna talk about the drums now. Part of the drums for this beat is the 808, of course, but I like to mix and think of my bass as its own little instrument, you know. So I'm using Sublab for this particular track. I'm using the Grunge Monster and from Analog Machines preset. I didn't do anything to it, and this is how it sounds. Yeah, I think it's nice and edgy. So that's cool. What's my IG? My IG is the same as this channel, Dillian Mo Beats, brother. That's how you'll find me anywhere. All right, so that's the 808. I also added this kick coming into this part. Now this kick, as you can see, this is the meaty information, right? But this kick comes from Cymatics. I don't know what pack it was from, because what I do is when I get a new pack of like drum sounds, I immediately put them on a preset on this particular VST called Impact, which is also another stock plugin from Studio One. And what I do is like I get all these kicks, I just select them from the folder and I put them into a bank here or whatever. You know, we got different banks, like this bank is closed, and then I just fill it up with more kicks. That way I just have this instrument opened up, but I have all these banks of kicks if I wanted to play with any of them. It's easier for me to just like be, okay, let me engage this track, hit record, and then just find a kick that I really like. You know, playing in the drum machine over here on my left. But yeah, so that kick sounds like that. It's just right there. Like I didn't do much to it. Maybe at this part, I did a little kick roll right here. You guys can see it right here. I'm gonna put it really big. Right there. Right here. There you go. Yeah, other than that, you know, when it comes to drums, everybody has a different approach. Everybody has different packs. So like, it doesn't matter, I think, really what kick I used or what snare. Sound selection is important. It's kind of one of the most important things in music production. And you just have to trust your ears on it, you know? As for the snare, I do the same thing as I do with the kicks, but for the snares, I put them all in a preset here, in a bank. I would call it the huge bank of snares, and I just decided to pick 2 of them and layer them to make the groove. So this one. So it's these 2, this one and this one. You want to listen to them individually, so I'm gonna mute this one, and so that's one of them, which is shiny and crispy, you know. And this is with the other one. The other one has more boom and more of a low end. It still has a crispiness, but what I want is like that mid-range kind of sound right there. So both of them sound like this. After that, we got this Cymatics sample here. It's an open hi-hat, and it's just doing this at this part. Wait, let me play the kick and the snare. That's it. Like really, doesn't do much. It does more here in the part before it. That's it. As I said, that is to taste. Now, here is where some magic happens also. This is another impact instance of impact that I opened up. And this one I really like because it has a few perk sounds that I think would go really well for the type of sounds that I'm looking for, right? And so the hi-hats, I found them from here. So let me play the hi-hats alone. That's what the hi-hat is doing, just like normal eighth notes, I think it is. Yeah. So this part that's coming in, it has more perk sounds in that bank. So we can listen. Just a few stuff. Another snare. So all of those come from this bank, you know. it's just infinity possibilities of sounds, man. You just gotta find something that you kind of like and just go with it. Then I got this cymatics percussion loop. Obviously it's in 97 BPM, but I sped it up and I think I added something. Yeah, I added Murder Melodies VST right here and just moved around some parameters, not all parameters. Just made it sound like that without it. But I thought it was boring, so I added that. Yeah. Moving on, I think I have another, yeah, I have a shaker loop here that I got from another sample pack. It's just a shaker. I thought it would give it a little bit of movement, right? Then the rest of the tracks are just like little effects and stuff. Risers and impacts. Like that. They're all from cymatics. Like I get all my samples from cymatics. And because they're royalty free, you know, and you can use them in production for TV. You can find a lot of samples also in Splice, but it's not recommended you find melodic samples from Splice and use them in sync production, you know, because you don't want to have like samples that are not cleared and stuff. Like your music supervisor wants stuff that are made from scratch from you so that they can just use it freely. Here you can listen to another kind of effect that I did here. Just a small ARP strike. So that ARP strike, this ARP strike that you're listening to, it's reversed. So it was supposed to be a strike, so it would be, but I reversed it to make that sound, you know, and then just layered it with these impacts, you know, so make it like a cohesive kind of transition. Yeah, that's kind of, let me see this other sound here. If you guys are wondering what this sound is, it's a little riser going into a crash. Yeah, and then these are like just like crashes, like impact noises just at the beginning. So right, the last thing I wanted to show you was this instrument, the strings here, because the strings, they just play at this part. And so it's in this part that I call it like the breakdown kind of part, where everything goes a little bit lower. Those strings are from session strings from Contact, which I have to update. I forgot, because right now I don't have all the instruments here. Yeah, those strings just play with the brass here in this part. All right, so let's play the beat and I'll kind of commentate on what's coming in and not. But yeah, fuck. Yeah, I got it. So I start off with the pad just really slowly, and then introduce the brass tabs with that little bass only on the right, you know? Bringing the 808, just giving it like, okay, something's coming, but there's a silence. And now, add more stuff, add the percussion loop, and add the melody coming in to make it more dramatic, you know, like, oh shit, now we're gonna get somewhere. Edit point, the drums. So then we go and we bring in the lead. to make things a little bit interesting, you know? It's not the same all the time. Also, that other transition going into what would be kind of like a breakdown. I just decided to repeat this part. I don't know why. Just because I had to make it at least to 30 minutes, you know. But it's something different because it comes in with the strings. Then we go to the main hook. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How we do. It's perfect. Now this last part is the same hook, but I added the shakers and the perk loops and the violins, so everything is playing at the same time, so that's why it feels a bit bigger. I kind of want to add the pad here too. You know what I mean? The pad could sound nice. Yeah, the pad gave it a nice little, you know, like, how do you say, like, just gave it a tucking in, like a little thing under it to make it like, hey, heavenly, here's their heavenly win. So yeah, guys, what do you think of that beat? Whoever is online right now, whoever is on Instagram, let me check my Instagram real quick. Whoever's on Instagram or on YouTube, what do you guys think of that beat? I know that my man John Black said the beat is hard. I really appreciate that. I really hope you guys learned something from this also. I kept it really simple. I'm gonna tell you, man, they send reference tracks. And those reference tracks sound way cooler than mine. I'm gonna tell you the truth, really. They sound like expensive, you know? I think my track could very well compete with these, but they will be used in a different context. Those other tracks were like really commercial based, like they would appear in ads for big brands. That's what we're trying to make here. We are trying to get into that, you know. My beat, I feel that it sounds more for like graphic cuts and stuff like that, and editing for like maybe talkovers or maybe even smaller company ads, you know. But you know, I'm just saying the truth. My music is worth a lot too, but I had to be very realistic about the way that I felt when I listened to this reference track, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to do something to my knowledge that might sound as they sounded, these other tracks. But you know, I also like to keep things very simple, and I don't want to spend days building a beat, building a track, you know, unless it's already like a work that I have to do, and it has a deadline and everything, and they're paying big money for it, then I will polish it as much as I can. This one, I polished it quickly and just wanted to send it out because also briefs have deadlines, man, and you gotta cook your way quickly around these briefs, or else you're just gonna have like a lot of backed up briefs. And so that's another thing to think about. And also, like, simple sometimes is more. Like, what if this library listens to this track and be like, we should put some vocals on this, and now with the vocals, since it sounds like super huge, maybe we can pitch it to even bigger brands, you know, NFL, MLB, NBA, you know, that's what I'm talking about, ESPN. That's where I want my music to be at. So yeah, I think we did a really good job on this. Sounds very cool. So that you can put vocals on it, or that you can just use it for editing and stuff like that. In the future, in the near future, we're gonna be honing in on our skills and being better at making these type of tracks and having a lot of layers and stuff. Like I said earlier, I'm not gonna do it now because I want to try to make a beat in the moment here for Mr. John Black. Wants us to make a murder melodies type beat with bells, flutes, and leads. So we're gonna try to make that. But I would definitely layer these pads a little bit, and I wanted to add a little bit more of layering to these brass hits, just like one layer of brass that I have in my mind. And then the mixing, well, obviously I did some changes at the beginning of the video. I raised the brass by like a 1 dB. I'm gonna put them even higher right now. Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, so with the mixing you can polish a lot. Dímelo, dímelo, mi gente. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this beat. I already sent it out for approval. Let's see if they do approve it. Actually, I'm gonna open my Discord, see if they said anything about the beat. Yeah. All right, guys, you think we can make a beat in an hour and a half? I think we can do something, a murder melodies kind of thing. I'm going to try and play a murder beats. That's a tongue twister, dude. Let me see something. Murder beats type beat. That's what it's called actually. Yeah. Oh, I'm not subscribed to his channel though, but so I'm gonna mute it for a second because I don't want to have copyright issues here with his music. All right, listen to one. It was cool. That's pretty cool. I love beats like those, man. Yo, that was really dope. That was really dope. That guy's super cool, man. Murder Melodies is an amazing producer, dude. Amazing stuff. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And now we're going to replicate amazing because we are amazing too. Mr. John Black, are you there, man? Let me know if you're there, Mr. John Black. Because I want you to help me do this. Bells, flutes, and leads. That's not easy, my brother. All right, so let me go over to my Studio One and open a new session, guys. Because I'm always up for challenges, dude. Like, you can go back into my previous videos and you can see that I've participated in beat challenges various times. Never winning anything, but you know, doesn't matter. Oh, cool. My Studio One just crashed on me. Not the first time that it does it while streaming. Not the first time. What's happening? Who we got here on Instagram? Not much people. Okay. No worries at all. We're just here having fun. All right. Studio One is open again. I'm gonna open a new we're gonna open a new template here, the beat making template. We're gonna call this one Murda Beats type beat. Exactly like what I saw on the internet. I'm wondering if I do want to open up a template or just no template at all. Yeah, no template at all. We're gonna do this like this from scratch. All right, let me go to my DAW. Yo, here we are. Add a DAW again. Wait. Okay, I see. I need to take these comments out of here, man. You guys see what's going on? How do I do this? Chat box. Okay. Maybe I just want them down here. Where I'm at. Not where the DAW is at, right? That looks cool. Right? Oh, Mr. John Black is here. El Duro. Yep. All right. Let's go back to this DAW. All right. Sorry, guys. You know how it be. We do this for real. We're live streaming. You know, we're just having fun. We don't care who's We're live streaming. You know, sorry. We're just having I gotta see the stream over here on my phone. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do, man, is actually I'm gonna go and use Unison Chord Genie for this one. Because I heard some really cool piano stuff that he was doing. And maybe we're gonna like do something with this. Maybe sampling, like take oh, there we go again. Studio One quit on me again, guys. Okay. So there's maybe I have to do some updating here. Maybe I have to open because oh, that's true. I need authorization to use that. I don't know. It's because I updated the software recently. I think now I have to open all of the stuff, but now I don't remember how to do the Unison Chord Genie thing. Well, I'm just gonna go here to Slate Digital for a second, see if I need any updates here. So yeah, you guys get to see me do updates. That's not fun at all. Jimmy Jam Jimmy's. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try Studio One again. See if I can get Chord Genie to run, or maybe I need to scan all the plugins. Let me open up a new template. Yeah, let's call it Murda. That's it. Let's see what happens again. If it crashes again, then it is a. Then I guess it's like an issue with the license. So I will have to go and check that out. Let's see what happens again. Yeah. Yeah. So what it's doing, it's not authenticating me to use the plugin because I did the update. I updated to the newest. So sorry about that, guys. I gotta work on that. But I'm not really sure where to go though. Well, Slate Digital has some updates. So that's gonna update now. Where Cure Genie comes from Unison. So I would have to enter my Unison account and see what's going on with that. Or I can also open a different instance of Core Genie. Let me see. That's weird because I was just using it like the other day. But you see, when I'm live is when all the troubleshooting happens, you know? What happened here? Why is it loading all these things? Oh, okay. All right. Let's check. Let's see if I open Core Genie with the VST3. If it opens. I think it's gonna do the same. No, it opened VST3. Oh, really? That's cool. Let's see if we can use it really. What kind of... Are we gonna go? Let's go F sharp minor. And then press here. Let's see. I can't hear it. Maybe I need that. Why can't I hear it? Huh. What if I get another VST? And let's go for the keys. Or maybe some bells. Right? And then move the unison chords here. See if that sounds. Nope. Okay, so something's happening here. Something is happening, right? Is anything on mute? Yeah, I did something wrong with this one too. Let me just close it out. Yeah, Studio One is acting funny, man. Just last week, I had a problem with them as I was trying to finish up a session. And their servers were down, so Studio One was down, and it was crazy, dude. Like, I couldn't get any work done. Yeah, I think the update is not really helping a lot, Studio One right now. That's the thing with different updates for iMacs, man. You do the update, and then everything like. Let me see if Studio One needs an update. So as you can see, it keeps crashing on me. Let's see again if we can do this. Or if not, I would have to, you know, do the basic updating stuff. So I have to update native access also. All right, so let's go again to F sharp minor. Generated some chords. Now we can hear some chords. Let's generate more. That's pretty cool, but I'm going for something darker, you know. No, this is not gonna sound dark. That is so weird. You might have to restart your computer. I know, dude. I might have to, for real. That's why I'm not gonna do some updates right now, because I'm gonna have to restart. But let's just let's see what happens. If not, we'll cut the stream short, and next time I come up, I'll do the murder melodies type beat. Today I already served my purpose, which was talk about the beat beforehand, the brief, which really helped just letting people see what a beat for television looks like I always do. The Real Divinity said, what happened? Well, I think so. This is what happened last week I was gonna work on some stuff. I turned on my computer and Studio One wouldn't open, and it said that my licenses were not from that same application version, but I tried everything. Then I went to my presonus account and everything. I got the new license. Nothing was working. I was even with Sweetwater Tech. They took over my computer and they couldn't figure it out. So I thought it was the update, the iMac update, the new, I don't know what's it called again. I'll put it up here. Sequoia 15.6.1. That's the new iMac update. And so I did that. All right, you can't see it right now because you're watching me talk to you. But what happened was that after talking to them, they were like, hey, this has to be a problem with presonus, so you have to talk to them. But the thing is that presonus takes a bunch of time to get back to you. So that day I couldn't work. Next day, actually at night, that same day at night, I get an email from presonus saying that they fixed it. And so they had fixed the problem. I could open Studio One perfectly. But every time that I do an update, I forget that I have to open up the different hubs for different VSTs and update those. Because if not, I'm going to have this problem that I'm having with Studio One keep crashing on me because I'm using different VST symbols. This one is VST3 is working, but the AU was working fine, but it's now not working. But yeah, it's just like Mr. John Black says, I might have to restart my computer later. It does suck, man, but here we are. We got this progression now. I think it sounds cool, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling that one. Let's see this one. They sound beautiful, dude. Not what I'm looking for. Let's keep on. Let's keep on. That one is too basic. I like it, but it's not what I'm looking for yet. What's this over here? Dude, that's it. I think that's it. Really. You let me know. But I think that's it. As I did earlier, I'm gonna bring up one of my favorite VSTs, of course. You guys know, right? Heat Up. And let's see. My friend said he uses bells, so let's just find a cool bell sound. And then drag the MIDI here. See. Gotta. Now. Let's see. Let me repeat this also as I'm searching. Oh, that sounded cool. What was that one? Oh, Baby's Love. Yeah. And you know what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna add murder melodies to it. Because it's just what we're doing. Let's see if it doesn't crash on me now. Let's just hit save before it crashes on me, man. Ooh, sounds cool, man. Let's pitch it down a bit. Now it's like an F, right? Yeah, that sounds cool, man. All right, I think that we got something there, right? Maybe we wanna. I was like hoping I could do something with this. No. Let me not get too crazy with it. All right, let's duplicate this track and see if we can find another layer to this that might help us. Like maybe a lead layer, like my friend over here says, and see what works. Let me take murder melodies out. Let's see. Right now, this one has to go down, pitch down once, right? Because this other one is in a different key. So what I would do is just transpose here, go -1. Let's see if it sounds good now. Maybe lower it a little bit. Let me hit save before. What was the other instrument that my friend John Black said? He said he uses flutes and stuff. Oh, right. Maybe we can add some murder melodies to this one too. I'm thinking also like have like a piano or something like. So I'm just gonna duplicate this track, and I'm gonna look for a keys kind of thing. You know, I have my favorites, but still I got all these that I haven't even checked out. Let's listen to it for a second. Let's listen to vintage piano. Sounds cool. It's cool too. Like this one too. And so maybe we can do like a rhythm thing here. And take like notes from here. can't really. And take it from like. No, don't think. Let me see something. Right? And then again. Maybe the same? Let's see. And then just kind of the same. No, maybe not this one actually. Let me see. Let me see. What do you guys think of that? Does it give it like that bounce? I think it's pretty cool, right? Let's see with the other instruments. So I'm thinking, let's see this lead for a second. I would just want to do like my own little pattern with this. Does it have something? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. Maybe let's try the flute. Let's try with the flute, you know? Let's see if we got some cool flutes here. What do you think of that? I don't know. What are the two last, like, these chords, man? Like F sharp, D, and C sharp. So it's F. I don't know, man. I don't know about the flute, you know, like, what do you guys think? Was I doing something that was cool and catchy? Because I just think that it sounds like crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna record. I'm just gonna record something and that's it. Now we'll add some murder melodies to this. And then maybe right? Now what I'm thinking is I might take this whole thing, mix it down. Right, and now let me listen to this. Maybe I can speed it up. That's cool. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. So the thing is that this one has to be, let me erase this. Really. This one has to be like lower the... So I'm gonna speed this whole up by like 160 really. Let me see something. All right, let's get back to this. I don't know about the flute, man. I'm just gonna mute the flute for now, and maybe bring in like start building on the drums a little bit, just to make things more interesting, because I already spent too much time looking for those samples really. So let's just go to impact again, like I always do. And let's go for just some presets here, my favorite presets. Let's go to the claps one. Start building up the claps. Don't build up the clap though. All right, I'm gonna call this one clap. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I gotta quantize these. We got the clap going, chill. All right. What the hell? Let's bring in another instance of... And we'll have the kick here, but I'm gonna do the kick later. First, I'm gonna do the hi-hats, so let's go over here to files. Let's look for some hi-hats. So I like to use the Adios private stash, but sometimes I got these hi-hat loops here that I can just use these. Check this one out. and they sound really good. So we got that going. We're gonna look for like an open hi-hat or something. NBA open, I love that. I like to hear more. I'm gonna look for a snare. I think I like the first one that I played. I'm gonna use this one. Like that little bounce right there. And there may be some perks. Let's see what kind of perks we want. I'll use this one. This is one of the ones I want to use. Let's see. Let's use this one, the Drake perk. Like that one. I'm gonna do it like really crazy. I don't know if I want this one. Let's see this one. Kind of like it too. I don't know. All right, let's get with the kick. I like that one. don't know if I like that kick now. Let's move it up. I kind of like that it sounds different. I like this one. Maybe let's put a little transient master on it. Nice. So now we're gonna do the 808. I like to always like go with sublap. Sublap is my favorite right now. So for 808s, what I mean. So maybe we'll get something here from, I don't know, something that might work. This is the pattern. All right. Yeah. Let's see something. Let's see if I can find like a plug. grass or something. Like some vocals also would add nicely to this. Give me a second, guys, while I check out how much time I have. Oh, was I not in DAW and Cam all this time? Great. All right, that's why nobody was watching what I was doing, but here it is. Here's the beat. Me lucería mejor la gorra de los Yankees. Válgame Dios. That would be the day. Bueno. I mean, that's it, guys. Really, that's all I got for you guys today. This beat came out pretty cool. I like it, though. Voy a bajarle en volumen un poquito. I'm just gonna lower it a little bit. I'm sorry that this stream was weird. I had to do some stuff with the computer, but hey. So aquí lo ven. It's a very simple beat, just has like 11 tracks. Yeah. Si lo pueden ver para que lo aprecien ahí el MIDI. You know, that's it. Let's I kind of want to do some layerings to this now, like maybe take this part and put it in a different brass sounding stuff. That's why I wanted that plug, but maybe like a brass would suffice. Let's see something. Let's see this. That's crazy. Yeah, they're off key because of the same thing, so I'm gonna go -1. Sound pretty cool. Not what I'm looking for. Let's see this. Okay. That's pretty cool though. So I'll go back to my files. Let's see if this one works here. No. Yeah, might work. You can't even hear it. What the fuck? Okay. We'll take it up a bunch. Then we can bring in bring in Splice and see how Splice can help us with this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all my melodies, right? I'm gonna put them in here. Give me a second while I see something. Yeah, everything is running well. What's good in here? What's up? How you doing? What's up, Quality Flavor? What's up, my man? We're just here finishing up or maybe building up. So now I put it here and now I have all these samples to work with. Cool too. We could add that, but what I'm looking for is some vocals. That's what I'm looking for because what I want to try to do is this one out. Well, that was cool. Like this, the Let me see something if I reverse this. Let's see if I can put this here. So it's just about creating and building. Or then move it like this. Maybe cut it here. Oh, right here. Right here is cool also. A little bit like this. Maybe like this. Where I like it more. Let's put it in the first one too. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna use Supermassive on this one. Just lower the mix a little bit. So what I want to do is take this Valhalla Supermassive. I want to do an automation here. The automation is going to come from the bypass. So I'm going to bypass the automation when it comes to this right here. Put some pancake in it too. Yeah. That's it. So when I do the automation, I don't get that tail delay from the last phrase, you know? Let's see if everything is running nice over here. What's up, my people from Instagram? What's happening? Yeah, that's it. That's it for the beat. Just lower it a little bit, and maybe add an EQ. That's it. And then we can just mute this one and be like this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No clap. We're bringing the clap again. That's it, that's it. Now we're gonna do no hi-hat. Check it. Only the... everything. I'm gonna lower those bells. It's just really loud. That's it, that's it. You can even just then mute this one. No bass. Just the brass there. There, it will go. Oh, baby, 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 baby. What do you guys think of that? Yo, Billy Morgan said hello everyone, God bless you. Bodily Flavor says fires, as you can see. Thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you so much. That's the end of this stream right now. I want to check out my Instagram. Ooh, got some people. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on this live stream. I'm gonna take the volume down a little bit. Guys, I'm just gonna have mute everything. I'm just gonna have the little flute in the back. Instead, I'm just gonna have this. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna have for now. Right now here, I'm gonna just lower it a little bit so I can talk to you guys and say bye. So we're gonna go to my cam. All right, and I'm gonna mute this playlist that I have in the background playing. I'm just gonna play this right now. So what's up? Thank you guys for being on this live stream. Just to recap, the first part of this live stream was me showcasing a beat I made for TV, and hopefully that beat will get placed or get accepted and be in a music library where its catalog is made for like big brands. Anyways, you know, I showcased you that track, showed you what was going on, and then I proceeded to go and make a beat for you guys right here on the spot, thanks to my man John Black, who said he wanted to hear kind of a murder beats type thing. I think this is as close as I can get today. If I do a little bit more studying up, maybe I can get something else. So thank you, John Black, for being here. Quality Flavor, The Real Divinity, Billy Morgan, thank you guys for being here. Jr. Morales, JR Morales, thank you for being here, my bro. This is it for me today. I hope that you guys learned something, that you like it. Please subscribe to this channel, hit that bell button, and so that you can be notified when I go live again. You know, I go live randomly around the week, sometimes once or twice a week. I'll go live. Just making beats for you guys here, just having a little bit of fun. I think I have a little bit of weed left here. Let's do it. So yeah, that's my take on music. You know, as I was saying, the first part is showcasing a beat, and the second part of this live stream is me making this murder beats type beat, which is probably going to be up on my YouTube channel on the beats playlist, so you guys can listen to it and pick it up. If you're a rapper or an artist and you like this beat and you want it for your own writing purposes, hit me up and maybe we can make a deal, you know. But yeah, guys, there was a little hiccup that we had with Studio One, that it crashed, but thank God it allowed me to finish. And so I'm gonna go do all those updates now, and then I'll be going home. But yeah, thank you for being here, guys. Thank you so much. As always, it's a pleasure to make music and be able to do it in front of people. Yeah, remember, just subscribe, hit that bell button, and follow me on Instagram. If you want to see me live on Instagram and all my stories, then follow me on Instagram on Dillian Mo Beats too. Okay, I'll be there. So yeah, thank you guys. This is the end for me today. A toda la gente que habla español, gracias por estar aquí. Nos vemos en la próxima. Suscríbanse a mi canal Dillian Mo Beats en YouTube y darle a la campanita para que sepan cuando me voy en vivo. Y también denme follow en Instagram, dillianmobeats.com, simplemente para tener más followers ahí. Y pues, si tú quieres ver las cosas que yo hago, pues puedes entrar a mi YouTube y chequear mi música. Alright, so yeah, mi gente, los veo. Gracias un montón. Thank you. Have a good one.